Tonight's Bogan report is brought to you by Big Nose Express Traveller's Checks. Don't leave home without cash.
Here's a suggestion. When you come back from your trip, save your crap my own Big Nose Express Traveller's Check. Stick it in your wallet and leave it there. Now you've got monopoly money when you need it. And it's great money if you need to go to the toilet for a crap. My Big Nose Express Traveller's Check. Save one because one day you'll need a crap.
Mother, Big Nose is home.
There goes the oxygen.
I'll thump him if he calls me Big Nose again.
Yeah, well, there's been a bit of an incident, yeah. It's Donald Dump here for the Bogan report. Anyway, since our last report, where Mavis went a bit, went a bit off. Anyway, she divested herself of all her clothes, and she stole Bruce's car. And then she went down to the Wanted Up Met office of the Bogan weather station down there and stole Sess's red stick. And then she took off. Well, I'm down here, the reason I'm dressed like this is I'm down here at the Gold Coast, you see, because there was a report came through on the teletext. Yeah, that's one of those technical things, you put a little thing and there's a strip goes and you read the news. Anyway, yeah, there was a report came through of an 80-odd-year-old woman dressed only in a lifesaver's cap. There's one like these up here, and nothing else. And she was down harassing the tourists down on the beach. Yeah, and then the police came down and she took off over the sand dunes, and it's the last they saw of her, but they still reckon she wandered around somewhere down here at the Gold Coast, so that's where I am. Anyway, back to that explosion. Well, what happened was, when Mavis took Bruce's car, well, she came back through Upper and Lower Bogan. We've got the turd mine there that runs between the two, Upper and Lower Bogan. Well, it had been evacuated because of, what happens is we've got these little cane toads. We put them in a little cage and we take them down into the turd mine. And if they cark it, which means die, there's too much of that fartiest material down there, the gas and stuff, and they had to evacuate because they had 3 cane toads in little cages and they all just went legs up. So they evacuated. Well, in the meantime, before they had a chance to shut the gates, Mavis came through, and this is what happened. Apparently she started out thinking she was Wonder Woman, and then she thought she was Captain Caveman, and down the coast here, when all she was wearing was a lifesaver's cap, she thought she was the beach inspector and she was getting rid of anyway. Yeah, so we're going to try and find Mavis and see if we can't sort her out. She's a pretty top sort of a woman. It's just that when you get 30,000 volts of electricity zap you in the head, you go a bit funny. Yeah, anyway, so, while I was down here, we found Bruce's car. Now, it's in pretty good shape. There's not too many scratches and scrapes on it, so we'll hand it back over to Bruce has come down here to get it, so we're going to hand it over to him, and
Mavis has been sitting in my seat naked. I'm not getting into that until it's been shampooed.
Yeah, well, fair enough, Bruce. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from there. Yeah, I wouldn't mind an 80-year-old naked woman sitting in my car seat either without it being shampooed anyway. There you go. So we'll go down and we'll send you back up to the Wannadump Met office and see if there's any weather. So over to you guys.
I'm not doing the Bogan weather, 'cause neighbours stole my red stick. And until I get my red stick back, I'm not going to do anything at all. Goodbye from me.
Looks like Sess is a bit upset. We'll have to find him a new red stick, although he did like the one he had because it had his name engraved on it. It was presented to him by the Meteorological Society of the Antipodes or something like that, yeah. Anyway, we'll keep you updated on what's going on with Mavis, see what we can do with that. And in the meantime, is Donald Dump here for the Bogan Report.